Lee, what is the benefit of working with Murray Company that purely focuses on healthcare?
I don't expect our contractors to be healthcare specific. That's one of the attractions to Murray. That's what you guys do. They know how unique it is and what our unique requirements are.
And I think one of the things that Murray brings to the table, being healthcare specific, is knowing our ICRA process and knowing our infection control process, monitoring air quality constantly throughout the day, making sure the space is negative. And I think what Murray also brings is that they're able to educate the contractors on what needs to be done in order for that project to happen. Our infection preventionist absolutely loves you guys. Because Murray is just on top of it 24/7, making sure that we're getting the proper amount of air exchanges, we're negative in the space.
What makes Murray different than other CMs that you worked with in the past?
I see it as, I think you guys have got a good process, and it's dynamic. You're able to move, you're able to flex, you're able to do, not just what the customer needs, but what the contractor needs are, what the architect needs are. You're kind of filling all those needs at once. I would say that is probably what sets you apart from other companies that I've experienced.
And one of the things that's nice for us that Philip and I talk about is the pre-construction estimating that Murray is able to do for us, and get some initial numbers before we even send things out to bid. And usually you guys are right in the ballpark.
Wow.
And I think that helps out tremendously with developing our budgets and communicating that need to our senior team.
And that builds trust, and not just trust with us, but with the senior team. I don't think we've come over on anything. Usually it's right at, or we're turning some allowances or some dollars back over to the owner. So very successful, a lot of trust built when you do it that way. VE, value engineering, has such connotations associated with it. It's like, oh my gosh, there's no value in it. Well, I like what you call it, the smart options, or choices. And that's exactly what you guys would come back with. However, here's the impact on overall building efficiency, and that's what I liked about it. It wasn't just, well, we can get rid of that.
And in the end, we ended up having to make those smart choices, not the choices that we anticipated we were going to have to make, but we did make them. But one of the things that we came back, the project came in under budget, and we were able to get one more item that was previously, smart choiced out.
That's a good point. Yeah, we did actually. So we got something back that we had crossed off early on because we had some efficiencies with the way the project ran.
Are there any other things that you look at and say, man, this really makes it run smooth?
I would say we walk through each of the project areas every Friday with the superintendent. That's been very helpful. So we're able to identify what we see on the spot with the superintendent. They're jotting this stuff down and they're taking action on it immediately. The superintendents are that engaged with even our end user staff that staff are comfortable talking to them at any point.
And our end users absolutely love it. They love that they can get a hold of the superintendent and say, hey, I got 15 minutes, can I walk through this project? It's great having that partnership and that relationship.
And physicians and providers walking through the space as well, getting them engaged.
Honestly, from my point of view, the best part about working with Murray is the communication that I have with the entire Murray team and the relationships that we've built. I have made personal friends with the superintendents from going out to eat and going golfing, and just having that great relationship and a great partnership with Murray has been extremely satisfying on the construction end of it. I would 100% always go back to Murray for any healthcare projects. It has been a great experience, great relationships built, and I feel comfortable with the team that we've built. And there's just no doubt in my mind, we chose the right path